Mauricio Pochettino expects Tottenham to show mature edge against Chelsea in Carabao Cup semi-final. Mauricio Pochettino will expect to see his Tottenham team summon their spirit of devilment when they take on Chelsea in the Carabao Cup semi-final. The Spurs boss believes his side came of age on a night when they lost the title in a ferocious London derby which came to be known as the Battle of the Bridge. They recovered from the setback to become an established Champions League force but are still waiting for their first trophy since 2008. "Football is about being smart and naughty," said Pochettino. "It is about quality and talent but it's about mentality. It's about being strong in your mind to compete. It's about energy and attitude. If you match the opponent in that way, for motivation, attitude, energy, then your quality will appear. We were nice kids playing football and now we are more mature and more competitive. We'll see if that's enough to win titles." Tottenham were in pursuit of Leicester at the top of the Premier League when they went to Stamford Bridge in May 2016. They were 2-0 up but drew 2-2 and Spurs were shown 9 yellow cards as they lost their discipline as well as their title dream as Chelsea fans goaded them. "I was disappointed but we showed our character," said Pochettino. "Sometimes when you think a lot about how to improve it's not only about adding players. Sometimes you need to be a little bit naughty. We were so nice and in that game we showed what we can be. If you want to win titles and be competitive it is sometimes about being tough. It was something we missed. Experience must help you improve. We are people. We have the capacity to learn. If we are not capable to learn it's difficult to think about winning. We grew a lot in the last few years and this game was important to learn a lot. It doesn't mean we will win tomorrow, or win the Premier League or win the Champions League but we are much better after this type of game." Tottenham beat Chelsea 3-1 when the teams last met, in November, and are 4 points and 1 place better off in the league. Critics always point to the lack of silverware but Pochettino insists his team are punching above their weight to compete with wealthier rivals such as Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal and Chelsea. "I want to win the Premier League," said the Spurs boss. "It's our own pressure, our stress that we try to win. Some clubs are in a different pressure. Some clubs it's only about the win. If they sign manager it's about winning titles, winning the Premier League or the top 4. For us when we arrived at Tottenham it was completely different. The objective was different. Now after 5 years the club is on another level. But how we operate in 4 or 5 years hasn't changed. That is the point when people talk about winning titles. One thing is to reduce the gap with the top 4. If we want to win titles we need to operate in a different way. At the moment we operate in the same way as when we arrive. Of course, we can win some titles but it's going to be a tough job to do. If we want to be real contenders we need to operate in a different way in the future. At the moment it's so far so good but we will see whether it's enough to challenge and be consistent in the next 5 years. To fight with the big sides.